course, Megan Good, Michael Ealy. Hi.
What's up?
I can't wait to see this movie.
Good. You should. You shouldn't wait.
You should?
Should
Do you
watch it
always
tomorrow.
do you always like the movies you're in, Michael?
I don't.
No.
You either?
I don't. No.
Tell me today what movie you hated that you did, Michael. Can you say that or you can't say that?
Oh man.
You can't say
think
that.
of a movie that I didn't like.
You would be offended as a director if many years later one of your actors said, you know, the movie.
Dude just driving the car, like drive right off the road, like, oh, I thought he loved it.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, fine.
Yeah, no.
Could you really, as an actor, do you really have that much control in terms of the overall?
Not the edit.
No.
When it comes down to the edit, it's like you just hope that you gave them what you hope that goes up there, and then they put it together, and sometimes they butcher it.
Yeah.
Most of the time they get it right, though.
Yeah.
You know, but then sometimes, even then, it's like, well, is the movie as a whole good, not just my performance or the scenes, but the whole quality.
Is this a horror movie or a
Thriller?
Thriller?
Suspense thriller, yeah.
Suspense thriller.
Yeah. And it's scary.
It's suspense.
It's a scary thriller.
You've done a movie. You've done a couple movies like this.
I did. Yeah, I did Perfect Guy.
Perfect Guy.
Yeah.
You were very creepy in that.
Sociopath. Yeah. But you know, that wasn't me.
I know, but still though,
Yeah,
does it ever linger? Does it
My-
ever creep
my-
anybody
my
out?
My wife asked me to give the kids the look sometimes. Like, look at them like Carter, and then they'll get it right. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Do you let
I can't do it on command.
Now, Joe Sikori's in it. Tommy from Power. He's your friend though. He's not a bad guy, right? He's a good guy.
He plays Mike Renfro.
Yeah. He's so good in it.
Is
He's
he?
so good. He's great in it.
You are up against Avengers, right?
What is
Yeah.
that? What is that?
It's a small movie. It came out recently.
Oh, I didn't even know
The
that.
good thing is it's on week. What is it, like 2?
Yeah.
Right,
It's
right.
week 2, but here's the thing. I mean, look, Avengers is long.
It's
You
too
know,
long.
our movie is half. Our movie is half
Right.
that length, so you can get back to your babysitter. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can probably get dinner before because you got the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
You've
I
thought about
think-
this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because at the end of the day,
And why do you want to do what all
Time
these
is
other
huge.
people are doing? Why don't you go do something else? Clearly, didn't they break some crazy ass number, like some,
Yeah.
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 like
yeah.
of all
Almost,
time?
yeah, like $300 million over the
Something
weekend.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, as a filmmaker, that must be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Does it make you like water at the
But I'm
mouth a
saying
little
Black
bit?
Panther was like the biggest. It was like 240, 245, and this movie was like right at 270 or 300 million.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
Amazing.
But
Is
it
Panther
took
in this
all
movie?
of them
Yeah.
to beat
think
Black
so.
Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Chad
Just
in this
remember
movie?
that. Took all of them with
No.
their capes on.
Is Chad?
Oh, yes, okay.
He is in
All
the
the
movie?
guys who've seen it, I heard they're like,
In the music
Rocket.
business, sometimes like when a dope album's getting ready to drop, everybody chills. They'll hold their album back.
Yeah.
Do you ever? Does that happen in the movie business? Like if Avengers is coming?
Sometimes it does, but sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Right.
You know, it's like everything's got to come out like every week, and you have to get slots. So sometimes there's none. You just got to rock with it. What I do know is that our movie is great. I feel like, and I feel like it's less of a
And
it
fun
takes less
and-
time to enjoy it. So
Yes.
Like he said,
a lot less time.
back to your children.
So
And
this
none of them
weekend.
really have superpowers.
they don't have superpowers like Dennis Quaid does.
I love it. This is what you have to do. This is like
We saw that
when,
movie, man.
this is like when a rapper picks on another rapper, says something crazy about the big,
Yeah, we
like
got
about
beef.
Jay-Z.
We got real
You
beef.
should have Avenger beef.
We got
You should
Avenger
throw
beef.
as many
Yeah.
shots
Yeah.
at Avenger.
Yeah, they they made that movie for a lot more
Avenger
money.
is trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You should
I ain't gonna say
really
trash,
All right,
but
but
you
I want
know.
you to own it. You should own
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's more effective, Michael, if you own
It's
it.
better if you just own the beef.
You own the beef.
I ain't want to see it anyway.
Right, I'm gonna wait.
You heard it was
For
trash, I'm
weeks.
sure. Well, I can't wait to see it. I was about to say Avengers. Everybody knows Avengers is already out. The Intruder comes out on Friday. You guys worked together before, right? And you did Think Like a Man.
And Think Like a Man.
Yes.
We were in some
But no.
scenes,
Yeah.
but we never
actually
actually acted.
Talk to each other.
Yeah.
Really.
You didn't speak? You ignored
Not
him on
really.
set?
It was like Taraji said something, and Rami said something, and we were like, yeah,
Yeah.
to each other.
And that was it.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we did press tours together
Yeah.
for those films, and so we got to know each other. So when we signed on to do this film, like all the foundation was already there.
How does that work? Does somebody come in and be like, you guys are the ones, and see if you have chemistry? Like, how does that work?
No, I just said he should be the lead in the movie and she should be the lead in the movie. And that was it.
And then
Yeah.
you make the call, and then...
No, I'm the call. So the movie is independently
No, but you got to
fin-
reach out to them, no?
Yeah, but it's independently financed and controlled by myself. So when we were making the movie, it was
By
like,
you?
yeah.
Do you actually have to write, or you get somebody to write the
Yeah,
check?
so I have a partner. His name is Robert Smith, and he's actually the richest African American man in the world.
Wow.
So we've been partners now for
Where did he get his money from?
tech.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so tech money, and we've been at this for about 13 years now. So this was our last film, and Megan and Michael were the choices. Like, they were fantastic. So
But then you have to reach out and they have to accept the job. No,
yeah,
you
so
can't
a lot
just
of
tell
begging.
them,
I had
hey,
to beg.
you're going to be in this
To
movie.
beg, like, please come do this movie.
Yeah.
Dion knighted me like Jamie did Brienne. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll
Game of
take
Thrones,
that.
yeah.
I'll take that.
Michael.
Did I stress you out?
No, listen to me. You know where I'm at? I just started watching season 2 of Game of Thrones. I just got to season 2.
But you got
So
on
I
the train.
barely know what you're talking about.
Okay,
It's all
cool.
right. It's
I didn't know
Brianna
that.
is not even existed in season 2 yet. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
okay.
My man.
She doesn't exist.
You feel me? You understand
When did
what
she
I'm
come?
saying?
Where does he go?
Season 4?
You gonna like her.
So I literally
You gonna
just,
like her.
I literally,
Season 3.
so
You know
you.
Jamie though,
'Cause
right?
that's
You know
after they go on
Jamie
the boat.
Lannister,
That's
right?
With the moms.
yes.
Jamie Lannister, right? You
Yeah,
know
but
him.
see, but I don't want you to say less because
I
I don't
said-
know who's still
You'll
alive.
forget anyways when you're watching it because you get so
Because I have
absorbed.
many years to catch up. I literally
Yeah.
just finished season 1 and I started season 2. I watched season 2, episode 1 yesterday.
Oh, season 2 is
Okay.
gonna get you.
So you're like
end of
you're
season
like a
2.
Game of Thrones.
I am, and the crazy thing is like
Both of you?
I tried. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
It was crazy. I tried to watch it like a few times, like 4 times. I was like, I don't like all this Dungeons and Dragons stuff. This ain't for me. And the last time I was like, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm on my phone, and that last episode, that last scene, I looked up and I was like, wait, hold on. So I rewound it 5 minutes, then rewound it 10 minutes, then rewound it, start over, and then I went through season 3 in one night. I woke up I went to
Wow.
bed at 7 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was ready for season 4. Like, let's go.
Wait, when did you watch? Were you late?
I was late. I was 3 seasons. They were going into season 4 when I started.
Oh, you weren't as late as me.
No.
I just binge watched
That's
season
all right.
1.
Right, the
I
series
just
is over and
binged
you
watched
start
season 1.
See, I wish though, because like I was mad when I got to season 3, because I was like, now I can't binge watch it
Now
anymore.
you have to wait for
Now I have
4.
to wait and see. You're gonna go all the way
I have
through.
7 seasons still to watch.
I'm almost envious of you because I've seen
Really?
it twice, and it's actually better the second time.
Really?
Yeah,
to watch
because
it
you start catching things that you missed the first time, and it's kind of like the movie.
Okay.
I know people that have seen it twice, and they're like, "Yo, I didn't catch that the first time. I caught it the
Wow.
second time." So it's like, I mean, that's by design. The director put certain Easter eggs out there for you to catch the second time around. But it's that kind of that project. Like, my wife was mad that the season was about to end, and I was like, "Babe, you can turn this show back on in 2 years and watch it all over again."
Yeah, and it'll be fresh.
And it's like, now we have streaming, like you can watch The Wire all over again.
Yeah.
You can
That's
it's not like the
crazy.
Jeffersons
Yeah.
when stuff just disappears. You know what I mean?
Would you watch the Jeffersons all over again? Probably,
You know
right?
what?
You probably would.
There might be something to that right now. You know what I mean?
Do you think
They
they're
are actually
streaming,
doing the Jeffersons, aren't they?
they
I
are,
just
yeah, I
heard
heard
that
that too.
recently.
Yeah.
They're really
redo,
doing the
Reading
Jeffersons.
It
Rainbow
won't be
too.
as powerful though.
No.
Oh, I heard about that.
It won't
They're
be.
gonna redo
It won't be as
Reading
powerful.
Rainbow.
Wow. I still can't get over that Ned Stark's got his head chopped off. That's where I am in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's
You have
stressful.
so much more to witness.
Yeah, you're not even ready.
I'm so ashamed.
Oh.
I'm so ashamed.
Oh.
Don't be.
Don't
you were
be.
on the bus.
Nah, because I was irritated the whole time. I was like, it's too far. Forget everybody. That, you're like, you know when you're too late on a show,
Yeah.
you almost become bitter.
Yeah.
At all the other
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Like, I didn't want to watch that anyway.
That was me in Breaking Bad.
You were late on Breaking
I
Bad.
was late on Breaking Bad.
And then
Breaking Bad. It didn't happen for me.
Oh.
I
What?
tried. I kept trying. I kept
What?
trying, and I just never. I get like 2 or 3 good episodes, and then I'm like, I'm gonna watch This Is Us.
who are you? This Is
Yeah.
Us is amazing.
This Is Us is amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
Do you
amazing.
watch This Is Us?
No.
You should.
What? What?
I watched one episode and the tears, man. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
it's too much tears for you?
You know,
Aw.
I got through parenthood, and like when we first got pregnant, I got through parenthood, and that was like helpful for me. So when This Is Us came on, I was like, yeah, I'm not, no,
It's too much.
nah, I'm not going down this path.
Aw.
I'm not ready for this.
Are you a sensitive television watcher?
I mean, sometimes the stuff hits you at home. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I just wasn't ready for it.
That's
I wasn't ready for
amazing
it.
to
I wasn't
me.
ready for it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
TV's like a whole thing, like for you guys. So you've done TV.
Yeah.
It's like a different thing now. It's like I don't know. It used to be like movie stars don't do television, but that is gone, right? Correct.
That's
Completely.
Do you have a preference?
Go ahead.
I prefer film for the simple fact that I'm a low commitment type person. I'm a hippie.
You're my type of person.
I
You're
like
my type
to travel.
of girl.
I'm like, I don't want to play the same character for 5 or 6 years. I want to play that character for like at the most like 2, maybe 3 if you're in that situation. But I like to jump around, never know where I'm gonna be. But I think that will probably change once I have kids. So.
By the way, speaking of television, we just had the season finale of Being Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we get like in 5 years one of those like
Reunion
TV shows? I don't mean like a Love and Hip Hop reunion type of show. I mean like
They
you know what I mean?
They should do a Love
and Hip Hop reunion for Being Mary
on the
Jane.
couch. Being Mary Jane.
Being Mary Jane reunion show. I mean, if it happened, I'd be down.
You would.
It happened, I'd be down. Yeah.
That must have been a dope experience, though, right? It seemed like a great cast and a.
It was a fun run.
Yeah.
It was a fun run. I mean, I did the last 2 seasons, but anytime you get a chance to work with Gab, you will have fun.
Isn't she so funny?
She's hilarious.
I know.
Like, could
I
do
always
stand-up, hilarious.
I always say that about
Yeah,
her. Like,
she
she
could
doesn't
do
get credit
stand-up,
as
hilarious.
funny as she is.
Yeah. And it's kind of, she's highly intelligent, so it's not like, slapstick funny.
Right,
it's
right.
like, wow, that was provocatively funny. Thank you.
Thank you, Gab.
Thanks, Gab. Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that was good.
I have to ask you guys about John Singleton because I know that I'm sure you've all crossed his paths and known him and been influenced by him. I was looking at some of the Taraji is obviously very emotional about it, and I was reading some of the things she wrote about him, and one of the things I thought was so sweet and telling was that she was just saying that he saw her potential before anybody else did. He put her in Baby Boy, he put her in Hustle and Flow, and he taught her as an actor. He taught her about how to use her eyes. I guess as an actress, he taught her to be able to do that. That changes somebody's life. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure he's done that for a lot of people.
I think he has.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to work with him?
I didn't get a chance to work with him.
Did you know him?
I knew him a little bit. I didn't know him well. He had set a meeting randomly. He wanted to do the coldest winter ever.
Oh, wow.
And so he wanted to meet with me about doing it. And I know that was a passion project for him that he was trying to get done for a while. But to me, it's like, for the culture, for the LA culture, what he showed us was that we can be exactly who we are and still win. Still go out there and play this game, but be authentic without having to conform. And that to me is like life-changing.
Yeah.
To just look at that and go, okay, yeah, I'm enough exactly as I am, and I'm gonna be exactly who I am, and I'm gonna win anyways. So.
What was that experience like to work with him?
It was cool. I mean, shot
I'm sure
a
you
movie
work
in
with a lot of
Miami.
directors.
Yeah, I work with a lot of directors. John, he went to USC, like an ill cinephile. Like, he knows all kinds of movies.
Like a
All
nerd, like a movie nerd?
Like just like an encyclopedia. Just like knows a lot of different. He knew a lot of different cinema and would tell you what to watch to influence your character and so forth and so on. But we had a lot of fun. You know what I mean? We had a lot of fun on Too Fast, Too Furious. So it wasn't. Nobody took themselves too seriously on that one. I
he
think
had already had so much success by that time.
Yeah,
too. He probably could enjoy it.
But I mean, like Megan, like for me coming from the East Coast, Boys in the Hood was like the get out of that time for me because it was disruptive. I had never seen.
It taught you, right?
I had never seen, like, when Ricky got shot, I was like, crying. Like, I didn't know how to deal with
You're
that.
such a
I was
crier.
a teenage. I was a teenage boy. That could have been me.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that could have been my cousin. Like it affected me in a powerful way. Because I remember I was in high school at that time, and I was also a huge Nia Long fan. So yeah,
As every boy your
I had a
age
huge
probably
crush on
was.
Nia Long. Yeah, huge crush on Nia Long. But yeah, the way he
Stay focused here,
what
okay,
he did,
Michael?
what he
Stay
did-
focused.
I'm very focused. What he did with that movie was, he kind of just cast a light on his experience in LA growing up, and it was, like I said, the equivalent of what Spike did with Do the Right Thing. And
these are like
just
films
kinda-
that stay with you forever.
yeah, they just do. And they kind of open your eyes, especially when you're not from that area.
Yeah. And in a way too, like I always think about Poetic Justice because I was probably at that time, that age coming, like just finding myself and seeing a girl, and it was Janet Jackson, this big star. You would think, how do you make her normal? How do you make her,
That's true,
believe that this girl is from the West Coast and experience? And he did. Somehow they made that. I don't know. It just was a really important film at that time, and we never really saw characters like that. Yeah. As a director, I'm sure you had to have been influenced by him tremendously, right?
He's a genius.
Yeah.
And I just think any time, over the last 30 years, if you're a black filmmaker or a Latino filmmaker or a minority, the odds are against you even more.
Yeah.
And for him to be able to break through and make these classics, Boys in the Hood could stand up to any film today. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And the people that he's opened the door for have become our biggest stars.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, Cuba Gooding Jr. went on to win an Oscar, Morris Chestnut on down.
Taraji.
Think about that. Like in that movie, he had Fishburne, Lawrence Fishburne, Angela Bassett play this divorced couple.
Yeah.
That was raising this little boy. You know what I mean? And,
right, 20 lines between them.
Yeah. And they, but Furious Styles was, come on. I still say pick up the hair when any one of my boys makes a mistake.
Right.
Like it's iconic in that way.
God bless. What a legacy, right?
Yeah.
What a legacy. What a body of work. You two have built a nice body of work for yourselves already, too. You've been at it since you're what, like 4? 4?
Been going since 2, right?
But do you ever take a minute and look at your, or either one of you, I could ask this, look at your
canon
what is that? The IMDb, what is that page? Do you look at your list? Yeah,
I've never done that. Actually.
You should.
I just did that recently because someone was asking me.
I want to pull yours up right now.
Pull up his IMDb.
Megan, you've done it recently?
I just did it recently because I was telling somebody what projects to use for an introduction for something, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I went like this, and it went all the way up. I was like, oh wow, that's right.
Are you ever?
That's crazy.
I don't know. Every time I always feel like I feel like I have so far to go.
Yeah.
Really?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to be a superhero. No, I just did that, but I want to do more stuff in the action space. I want to do more comedy, physical Lucille Ball comedy. Mm-hmm. I just want to do stuff I'm excited about doing, and at the end of the day, for me, it's just about having fun and feeling full, and then also being able to use that platform to do other things that matter more than that.
We have Michael's page. Because he, unlike you. Michael.
Oh, boy.
No, Barbershop.
I know what the standouts are going to be.
The standouts, of course. Barbershop, Think Like a Man, Takers. Will Packer knows how to put a cast together, boy.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does.
If you remember, Takers was what? T.I.,
Tip, Paul Walker, Idris
Elba, Chris Brown.
That was a good cast.
Christensen.
Yeah.
That was a great cast.
Yeah.
Being Mary Jane, all the standouts, The Perfect Guy, The Following, Think Like a Man 2, Almost Human. It goes on and on and on. About Last Night.
Thank you.
That was cute.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good
appreciate
movie.
That was a cute
That was a good
movie.
That
one.
was one of my favorites.
Common Law,
Common
TV
Law.
series.
There it is.
Yeah.
Think Like a Man 1, Californication.
Yeah.
I did Californication.
Yeah.
She did Californication.
No, you came on the season after me, which is interesting.
You guys never knew this about each other? You
No,
both
we
did
did. 'Cause I was watching
Californication.
the show. You came on the season after me because I came on and was dating Karen and playing Zoe Kravitz's father.
I must have stopped watching the show because I would have loved to see that and I didn't see it. I missed
to
it.
play Zoe because then I got to meet Lenny and it was like, yeah,
Right.
dig it.
You could play Lenny in a movie.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
tell you that all the time?
Yeah, I could. When I worked at Negril, do you remember meeting me at Negril by any
No,
chance?
but tell me this story. Is this real?
Uh-oh.
It is.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
This was she was mean to you.
Wait
right?
a minute.
No,
I
you were not mean to me.
I wasn't mean to you.
Thank God.
made
You were
that
not
up.
mean to me. But I used
I
to
would
work
hate for you to have that story if I
I
was.
worked at Negril on 23rd,
I love Negril.
and you
By the
came
way.
in. Do you want me to say?
Yeah, please.
You came in. God, who'd you come in with? Only person I remember. There was 5 of you at the table,
Okay.
and the only one I remember was Q-Tip,
Okay.
and you guys were great.
We were
Q-Tip
nice.
looked like he was in a mood.
It happened.
You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was in a mood.
Okay.
But because he was it's like you want rice and peas or something? Yeah. You know, he was just kind of like that.
Maybe he
I
was just
like,
being rock star on you. Maybe he was
I think he was in a mood.
He was in a mood. All right.
Because I've seen, I've met him since then, and it's
He's
been
always nice.
He's always cool.
No, he's great.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, he was cool. But that was.
But
back
I
in
was
the day.
nice. More importantly, how was I?
Yes,
how
you were
was
very
I?
nice.
Did we tip well?
You did tip. I don't remember the tip, so it must have been good.
Okay. You
Because I only remember the
it.
bad.
It was
I only remember
bad.
the bad tips. But I was working at the grill, and I had like long hair, and that's when Lenny Kravitz had 5.
Wow.
That album 5, and people used to tell me all the time, like, you know, like I would have tables of women who would come in there for like birthday parties, and they'd be like, "Yeah, we want Lenny Kravitz to wait on."
Yeah,
us."
Lenny, get us some
So
more
you were a
peas.
thing in the grill.
Yes. I had some.
You had a clientele.
I did all right. I did all right. It was a little bit awkward at times. 'Cause,
Yeah, you were a thing in the grill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
why
don't know
this
about
is-
a thing, but
No,
I was,
you were.
know,
I could tell already. You had the Lenny
You
Kravitz
don't remember
here.
me, so how could I
I
remember
might
the name?
vaguely. This is sounding familiar to me, but I don't know. Anyway, so you went. How would I have remembered that? Did we have an exchange? Was there some type of exchange or?
No, I mean I just
No.
waited on you. Like I just waited on you, but it was like, you know.
And you think I would remember? But you said
I'm
it
saying
to
if
me
I was
like
a thing.
you said it to
You
me
know
like
what I'm
I
saying?
should
Yeah, you would've
remember.
picked
You
it
don't
up.
remember meeting me in the grill.
I'm saying I wasn't a thing.
Right.
Because you didn't remember me, so therefore I was not a thing.
I know, but the conversation started by you saying to me, "Do you remember meeting me at the grill?"
That's true. I did start with that. My bad.
But based on
Nobody,
what?
no. It's funny because every time I meet, I've met people who I waited on,
That's so
whether it was
funny.
like Latifah or Mary or anybody. They're like, "No, I remember you." I'm like, "Yeah, I get it."
Did you try to make yourself memorable in any way aside from the Lenny Kravitz
no,
era?
I didn't. I wanted to like treat you guys like regular people, as best I could.
Wow, the
Yeah.
grill is a great
Had a great
restaurant.
spot.
Great
It
spot.
was the spot back in
so you
late 90s.
so a lot. So you waited on Latifah.
Everybody.
Does it make you look at them people different? Like with people who was nice, who wasn't? Because when you work in the service industry, you have a very different
That's true.
perspective about just human interaction
That's
and
true.
how people treat
Everybody.
And status and-
Everybody treated people differently for sure. I can't say that everybody was nice to everybody and all of that. But the best was Delroy Lindo.
Okay.
Because he was on a date or something, I don't know, and whoever he was with, he had to tell him say please and say thank you. Like it was like he was like try to make eye contact. Like don't like he had to tell them
But he didn't know
how
you.
to act. No, but he just believes in being respectful to
Yes.
people and don't try to talk down to people just because they're serving on you.
How are you now when you go to a restaurant? Are you an amazing
I'm
tipper?
exactly who I wanted to wait on.
Oh, good for
Yeah, I'm exactly who I wanted to wait on. And I always look at people and think, whether this is your goal or just a means to an end,
you.
I'm rooting for you.
Mm,
I'm rooting for you, for sure.
I love that. What a great story.
That is a great story.
And I forgot to tell you,
What?
like when we met, that
we
I
met
you from
before
the grill.
At the grill. And
Yeah.
I was nice to you. And some,
Yeah.
and some other people in my party were not.
Man, that was hilarious. And you tipped right.
But we tipped
You
well.
tipped well. Yeah,
Peas or rice.
yeah,
Definitely had that.
definitely.
Definitely had that. Man, I wish we had so much. There's too much with each of you to talk about. But congratulations on
Thank you.
this. I hear amazing things about the movie. Everybody should go see it on Friday. Megan, it's good to see you.
It's good to see
Your
you
skin is
too.
glowing as usual.
Thank you.
Megan has the
Receive
best
that.
skin on the land.
Thank you.
And I don't know, any final words for the people, what they should know about the movie? Anything you want to tell them? Or
You will not be disappointed.
and Avengers is trash.
Avengers is trash.
Yeah.
Avengers is a high commitment. Nobody wants that.
But I would say go see The Intruder May 3rd. It is definitely a classic and something that we've been waiting for the culture. It's a jump scare movie. It's really fun.
Great. Michael?
Yeah, for us, by us. And at the end of the day, just know, because there are some people who think it's like a home invasion movie. It is far from that.
Okay.
It is far from that. Dennis Quaid will get under your skin as a villain,
Yeah.
for sure.
You've never seen him like this.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Everybody who
That's crazy.
sees it feels the same.
Go see it on Friday, everybody. One time.
Yeah.
Follow